2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, folks. In tonight's game, we'll be watching the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they feel like they're at their best when they start fast, get into a rhythm early on, and get everyone involved. Offense, defense, on the glass. They're looking for a total team effort tonight. And in this one, a fantastic matchup in the middle. Shaq, what does the ideal center bring to a basketball team?
Well, these days, it's someone who can beat you both in the post and facing up. You protect the rim, but you also got to be able to switch out on the guards.
To me, it's great centers like Hakeem and like the big fella here, Shaq.
Well, thank you, Kenny.
You know, you can build around them with confidence. When the biggest player on the court is the best player, you really got something there.
That's for sure. That'll do it. Both teams ready to tip off. Here's Kevin Harlan.
That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Clark, great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball-handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Speedy out there with Trae Young. Then it's T. And there's the bulldozer. And it's Holt in at the power forward. And for the Bucks, we've got Mr. Clutch. Thunder is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's B. And it's Martin in at the center. Here's Speedy. Young outside. Speedy the pass to Young. Here's T. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the last two draft the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The Bucks, a team that will attack you from deep. The team is chock full of shooters.
Yeah, and you know, they shot the second most threes in the league last year, and that approach makes an awful lot of sense when you consider how good Giannis is driving the ball down the throat of the defense. He draws so much attention. Having shooters around him is the right way to go.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the middle.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Speedy. Passes it to Young. 3-pointers off the mark. Antetokounmpo now just over a minute played here in the first. The pass to Martin. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wilson with the block. Jay, the pass to Young. Here's Speedy. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fades away. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
B, the pass to Thunder. Buried from 15 feet out. Thunder's got his second bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Inside. Reddish kicks to Collins. Here's Q, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rex. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Bucks trail. Bledsoe finds Martin. Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Lopez.
Dunk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Key. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. Q covered by Martin. Here's Q. That one wide left.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Poked away. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bledsoe. It's blocked. Now here's Hunter, and it's blocked. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Bledsoe. Brook Lopez is out there with Martin. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Here's Bledsoe. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. The mid-range jump shot, you've talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too. You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Mr. Perfect. No points in the game hit for him. Here's Lopez, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
He's off on the first. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but, you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the three and also be a rim protector inside.
And he sinks the second.
Well, you know, no doubt now the Bucks are an elite team in the East. Not only the best record in the league, but getting all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals as well. This team has a bright future and will be a force in the years ahead.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Got a hand on it. Now the pass to Speedy. Hands it from downtown. Speedy's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. And the Bucks got a lot of big wins, Clark, throughout the season.
They sure did. The Bucks were outstanding all year long. Had a very tough series against the Raptors in the East Final and ended up getting bounced out. But I tell you what, this Milwaukee Bucks team is going to be in the hunt for championship several years going forward.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there.
Sure. I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
T's checked in for Jay. Here's Speedy. He has 6 and 2 long on the shot. DiVincenzo passes to Martin. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Thunder.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Shorty, the pass to Wilson. T. He's covered by Matthews. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis comes in for Wesley Matthews. And B subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Q, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Holt. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Bucks have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And it's tied up with that one. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. You were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones, the late Terry Furlow, and Mike Mitchell, being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Martin with the block. Antetokounmpo against Carter. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Q. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. He came in and led the team to the top seed in the East. He gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Martin's checked in for Martin. Chris Middleton comes in for Thunder. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for B. And then for Atlanta, John Collins, he's checked in for Wilson. Hunter comes in for J. And it's Reddish in for T. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. And it's blocked. 23 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Q. There's the dish to Hunter. Passes it to Q. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bledsoe. Pass to Martin. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks ahead, leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, your guys have been able to limit their scoring. How have you done that?
Well, I think our activity, hopefully, in the pick and rolls is making it difficult on them, contesting every shot, denying just our activity in general.
High hands and quick feet. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, on offense, I like to see them play inside out. Attack the basket, generate easy points. And then once the defense collapses, kick it out to the perimeter. I know. Rick Fox, big shot Bob. That's all we did.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Jay, speedy out there with Trae Young. Then it's T, and it's Wilson in at the 5 spot. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He gets that one. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's T. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Thunder. Takes the 3. It's deflected. Wilson up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jay, the pass to Young. Over Martin. Martin with the block. Rejected by Young.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's T, and he dumps it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Got that one up quick. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
B, the pass to Thunder. He kicks to Martin. Pass to B. Shot to stop the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. B's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Atlanta calls timeout. Mark, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best who have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, the former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative, do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade, right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
To the paint, here's Dickow. Atlanta with the rebound. Passes it to Jay. Plays it up and banks it in. Jay's got his first basket.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Pass to Middleton. Lopez inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier profile. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
Both free throws good from Lopez. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Q, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
And the Bucks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. .35 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Reddish. Defended by Middleton. Great tee that time for Middleton. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. There's the pass to Mr. Perfect. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Q. Here's Hunter. Good D by Matthews. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Chris Middleton is out there with Martin, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And he's able to get it back. Here's Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Outside, Martin. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And it's sent back by Carter. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Matthews. And here's Reddish. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. Martin up top. Passes to Mr. Perfect. Clock at 4. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss to take the lead. And it's good off the back rim and in. Matthews has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Martin's checked in for Martin. Thunder comes in for Chris Middleton. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And B's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And another area where they've separated themselves, guys, is at the foul line. I mean, those extra points are starting to add up.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's T. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line of the house, T. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
B, the pass to Thunder. Outside, Martin. The pass to B. Here's Thunder. Takes a 3. And it's Martin missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's tipped. They retain possession. Out left to the wing. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Here's T. Martin with the block. Mr. Perfect the pass to Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting from Milwaukee. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And outside. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Wilson the pass to T. Speedy. Martin with the block. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Headshot off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of here.
Here's T. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He hits both from the stripe.
Makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set and build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. It's up a 3. It's money from deep.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though, Greg. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?
You know, we have such a great starting unit, and I think our second unit gets overlooked a lot. You know, they come in, I honestly think they're better than a lot of the first units in the league.
Well, you all helped win the game tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.